The show, dubbed one of the funniest to hit Raleigh in years, is back more than 20 years later. It revolves around actors who just can't seem to get anything right. Ira David Wood IV is here to tell us all about the Coarse acting show. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm still trying to get over coolickles.
Cool. I know. Do you think you'd try that?
I probably, maybe. If, will you try it with me?
It's intriguing. I would like to try it. Maybe one bite.
One bite.
Yeah, I guess that won't kill us. So, what is the Coarse acting show all about?
The Coarse acting show's story centers around this troupe of British thespians who have come from Roehampton, England. And they've come to Raleigh to put on this show. And by God, it's going to be the best show that Raleigh has ever seen. But of course, one thing after another goes wrong, and it creates a domino effect where everything that can go wrong in a show goes wrong. There's exploding lights, there's sets that collapse, actors forget their lines, they accidentally get stabbed at some point.
Oh, no.
But it's a hilarious show, and I first saw it when I was 6 years old when Theater in the Park first premiered it, and I've never heard an audience laugh more in my life.
Wow.
And so when we were discussing what shows to do on this season, I said we have to bring back the Coarse acting show.
So why did it take so long to bring it back?
I think it's just because after a certain amount of time, after doing shows, you always want to kind of try things new.
Yeah.
And then after a certain amount of time, it's like, well, there's a whole new audience that hasn't seen this show that we would love to share with them.
Okay, so based on what you described of all the things going wrong, it's pretty physical for the actors, isn't it?
Oh, incredibly. And the group of actors that we have is just very funny and very professional, very comedic. And we all crack each other up during rehearsals. And we open on Friday night. And we're ready to go, and they're excited to have an audience.
Okay, so how does the theater world feel about exposing the incompetence of theater?
Well, luckily it's not real incompetence. It's quite staged, which is really funny when you think about it. It's an interesting dynamic to make a show that centers around a bad show, which actually is a lot harder to do than you would think.
So do you have to be a theater head to get it, or?
Oh, not at all. Anybody can come and see this show and totally get it. And I think it's one you can bring the kids to, and they'll even get it because of all the physical comedy. It's very Monty Python meets Charlie Chaplin, Rowan Atkinson kind of thing.
And what a great venue to see it in, a theater in the park.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you've never been, it's a great theater to come and experience theater for the first time.
Yeah, and you must be awfully excited to see the growth with theater in the park. I mean, you've grown up with it.
Oh, certainly, certainly. And we're always looking to introduce new audience members to come and see the theater. And I'm also in this show as well, and I play Sir Ian Daniels Woodrow V. So it's a bit of a twist on my own name.
Yeah.
And I play the director of the production, who eventually gets hauled in and has to fill in for somebody's role, which requires fake blood that I'm still trying to get out of my fingernails and out of my hands.
So nice to talk with you.
Very nice to be here. Thank you.
You can catch the Coarse acting show at Theater in the Park in Raleigh. Opening night is this Friday night. Get details at theaterinthepark.com.